actually do the secret fifth chapter of Nicholas Wright. I love the self-aware shit, man. This is very good. I try and was always like this with you. Oh no, it's not very self-aware. Fortunately, it's gonna talk about how it looks like a movie. Oh, look, the person joined. So Holly, what about you?
What?
Don't you care that I'm broadcast on?
No, I don't.
Sounds like you're playing. Sounds like you're playing.
I'm playing the anime walking game. Where you fucking yell at people to get what you want.
Hold it!
Hold it!
And objection.
Hold it! An objection!
The real question is, Jamie, have you watched bullshit evolved yet?
Only the first episode, because I'm a purist and I believe that the first one was the only good one. All the ones past that don't get the original vision across and shit.
Oh, I just realised none of you guys have watched Demon Slayer yet, have you?
Nope. I'm not watching.
Or
Hey Dylan. I just realised
No.
most of the shows you guys recommended to you haven't finished.
yeah, because they're most likely shows that you would like, not me. Like Psychopath.
But it's getting its first season!
Because when
Psychopath is great. How do you not like Psychopath?
No, I just decided not to follow up with it, to be honest.
Yeah, sometimes it's just
That show is a bit too big for me. I can't watch it. No, Demon Slayer. Final episode was like Friday. And then they teased that next arc is gonna be a movie.
Alright, let's go. So this is where the thing happens, right? Yeah. Oh no. Officer stereotype. They got the stereotype locked down tighter than a stereotype in stereotype.
Hi, Daniel.
Right then.
No. I'm Daniel. I got pranked earlier. Ran for a bus just to get called right as I get on the bus. Tell me that the call I was going to was cancelled.
Watching this fella play as nurse, he's fucking amazing. You know who he's playing against? Who's a survivor in this game? True, no true talent.
No! Joe Dane! What happened to him? Oh, Benji, did you leave the thing? The Oh, it says there's oh no, there you are again. Sometimes you count as a person, sometimes you don't. What can I say?
I can't pause this game, so I can't make it.
Remember, stereotype. Sometimes you gotta grab the stereotype. Sometimes you just gotta let that stereotype.
You want to pause the game again, here's what you gotta do. Carry on cinematic backstabs. And just backstab someone. You have enough kind to make a drink.
Oh, I don't like this boss already. Oh no.
Oh look, so the one of the qualities Code Vein wanted to use from Dark Souls is you can't pause the game. Like one of the not cool qualities.
Well, originally you couldn't pause Neo, but you know we don't talk about that.
That's what I mean. Like those kind of you can't pause the game isn't a quirk, it's a limitation. And like in Neo, it really doesn't make any sense because no one can invade you. It's not like that. So.
Well, no one can invade you on Code Vein, so.
Oh, and no one can. That's. I just don't get it. But no one can. So why do they keep taking that fucking? You can't pause me. Fucking quirk. It's not fun. Sometimes you just can't continue at this moment.
We're going to be pausing and getting it.
See, there's just no defense for it. If there's no reason for the game not being able to be paused, why can't you pause it?
Fuck yeah, that's fine.
And I don't even see it as that feasible of a limitation. I mean, with the whole Dark Souls thing, like, oh, it's always online. Okay, that's really cool. Why can't I pause in offline mode?
You've got allowed breathers, it's Dark Souls.
But it's just no.
You've got allowed breathers, no, fuck it.
There is no defending this.
You're not allowed. Asthma pump.
You're not allowed what you want, you're playing Dark Souls.
You're not allowed an asthma pump. Not allowed to breathe.
Exactly. Your character has. If you make a fucking Dark Souls character, he has asthma. Make a new fucking character.
You know, as much of a mentally damaged stereotype as this guy is, I actually like him.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a decent character.
Dude, he's like, I know he's just kind of sarking up the place, but he's like, hey, I know a good restaurant nearby. Just, I like that place. Good stuff.
The 7 deadly sins preview. What was it preview? I don't know the whole episode of that.
Where's that line?
No, it's just the preview, just the fucking PV, bro.
What line? The judge's one. I'd like to see.
Wrong! An ellipsis calls for at least a 3-second pause.
Yeah, and...
We get the two, please, thanks.
That furrowed brow, whose grinding teeth, those watery eyes.
Do you need to take a shit, Edgeworth?
It can't
He's not called Edgeworth for nothing.
be! This can't happen! Fucking ellipsis. Never overuse the ellipsis, guys, because that's what a sentence will sound like.
You think Edgeworth eggs himself 24/7?
Yeah, that's why he's always so fucking pent up.
Edgeworth. Ow. Ow.
fuck? What is this motherfucker who looks like a Helsing character? He looks like what comic relief in Helsing might have looked like.
Notice he has the same badge as the rest of the members of the police department on his title.
Easy game. Easy life. Goddamn sick for a demon. I would tap that move if I had Luffy's. Oh.
Hello?
Bye.
Oh, okay. Good one, game, you got me! I was about to close the application and reload. Good job.
Why just a fake laugh like that?
Because the game made out like it was fucking frozen and glitched. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll just restart the app, and then he starts talking.
I really hate this music. I wish they didn't use it as much.
Hey,
The April May music.
you're supposed to not like it. It's supposed to be like, oh no. That's why they're using it on him, because he's supposed to be like, what is this goof doing in here? Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Just like with April May, you were supposed to not like her. That's why she was overbearingly, like, fucking cliche. Hey, look at this animation where he's laughing and clapping his hands. You're not supposed to like. I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Be careful about that last statement. I'll sue you. Why is it that I knew he was the chief of police before he started talking?
I had no idea myself because I for some reason, I forgot there had to be such a thing. But wait, this.
Shut the fuck up. What kind of police outfit are you running?
Yeah, exactly. Why does he like orange so much?
How could you miss such a vital piece of evidence to the case that was basically almost closed? The fuck? But you are about to reach a guilty verdict anyway on the person you're prosecuting. I don't understand why you're so upset. If anything, doesn't this just pose a problem to you? Because in the past, every time there's a last minute piece of evidence, Phoenix Wright manages to conjecture that piece of evidence into a victory.
Almost like
Honestly.
Phoenix is the one creating the evidence.
No!
Not saying it's flawed, but I'm not saying it's legit.
No, it's not that. It's just that Phoenix Wright straight up goes to the scene of the crime and illegally takes stuff.
Yeah.
He would like just look at the floor and be like, "Hey, look, the murder weapon. Well, the police aren't here yet. It's free real estate."
Yeah, someone takes multiple knives in their bag, the thing is just taking them out one by one, putting them in a fucking bag. Yeah?
We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made, as deviantly written as your deviantly face. Can't speak. I'm trying to say deviant artly really fast, but it's not working.
I thought you were trying to say deviantly in such a way where it sounded like deviant art.
Yeah, that's kind of what
To throw us through.
it's very far-fetched.
Yeah, straight face. Gah! The prosecutor seems to be prone to seizures.
I'm saving that. If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore. So if you would.
I wouldn't be able to clap them cheeks anymore.
What is up with all these ridiculous lines? Oh, come on! Don't tutorial me all the way to the fucking switchblade, you bitch! Ah! Oh wow! Thanks Emma with one M. You pointed out the obvious in the tag on the
Emma
knife.
with one M.
Why is her name Emma with one M? It's her fault. What am I supposed to call you, Ema? Because that's what
Yeah, I
you
was about to say.
Ema.
Ema.
She's like, it's actually pronounced Eam.
Ema. Mira, rande, oh. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. Angers me.
So you're not liking Damon Gant at the moment.
I just can't I can't help but feel like he would be what Comic Relief in Helsing would have looked like.
Yeah, he's more goofy.
That and he's I mean I know just look at his tie.
Yeah.
No one does that. It's also his facial hair and shit. Just the general I don't know, he gives me Helsing character vibes. I think it's because his beard and glasses kind of remind me of the pastel. But that's about it.
He looks like cut content for Vince Oreo.
What? His hair?
He looks like a Part 5 character.
Where in
Looks
his
like he would
hair
have
do
been
you see the colour fucking blue or pink? Get the fuck out of here.
He's got such a goofy outfit though. Like Fugo looks better dressed than this guy.
Are you kidding
Wow.
me? Are you kidding me?
At least his tie isn't fucking Jesus reference.
That's a very Dokyo expression.
They fucking switch.
Like what is that? Is that a bow tie combined with an actual tie? Or is it an actual tie that just happens to look like
Actually, I think you might be onto something. The belt that he has attached to his tie, or is that a medal? I can't.
that? It's the police badge.
No, it's not. That's not a police badge.
It is.
That's a fucking belt.
It is the. Nah,
you
trust
shake
me, that's
it,
the
it will
police
jingle.
badge. That is. Marshall has that on his outfit, and Detective Goodman had it in his wallet. Not on his
Oh,
ID.
I see.
Well, it is
Okay.
there. Shit.
Alright.
Everyone's got their own kind of badge, except for prosecutors, it seems. Defense attorneys get badges,
They
but
do.
prosecutors get
No,
It's
prosecutors
stacks.
get a brooch.
they get a little fucking neck ruff.
They get a brooch for their neck ruff. And if they don't wear the neck ruff, then they just keep the brooch on their person.
Come on, roll credits.
Order!
Order!
Order,
For
order.
the order!
Please, shut
The
up!
order!
Please, shut up!
Please shut up, please! Oh yeah, by the way, Jamie, to refer back to what you said earlier about bullshit evolved, I know you're just memeing, but there are a couple of episodes after the first one that are pretty funny.
Right, I am going to go and get a shower and go to bed because I'm tired.
Thank you for
Okay,
telling
babe.
my stupid about the shower.
Yeah?
Well, I'm going to go and have a shower and I'm going to go and enjoy it.
Yeah?
On stream.
Okay.
Yeah.
His stream of just me.
Are you going to
Have
your
really enjoyed
special-
hearing.
your special prompt shower sponge?
My what?
Don't worry. You just go enjoy the shower.
I will. Love you.
I love you, babe.
Love
See
you.
you. No, sorry, I was here for longer.
It's alright. Love you.
Bye.
Ah, the women are
Oh.
gone.
That is actually weird that I got the host position, man. I don't understand.
The what? Oh, yeah. Top.
It's like top secret, but even more secret.
Very well. However, you get yourself fucking arrested, kid, and there's nothing I can do for you. Hold it! I always want to do that to a chief police. No, just continue.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Objection! He gets penalised. I ain't good shit. I object to the chief of police.
You may be the
Gotta
chief of
press
police,
fast.
but I'm the chief of these.
Oh, sorry, Raito, but I can't say that now, not that.
Actually, I request the right to cross voice over Damon Gant. I don't know why. He's the only one I want to voice, really.
We've established that the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime?
Don't
Oh,
move.
speaking of crime, my right to lower the party limit to 6 wasn't fulfilled. Damn.
I'm not gonna vote for yet.
It's quite a mystery.
What minutes?
And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler.
Go on, Benji. Go on, Benji.
Why? He's already said this. Do I have to voice everything?
Go on, voice the
Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. He just always to do it like that.
Is where I saw you last night?
No, he has just started cross-examining Damon Gann.
And Benji was like,
David
can I? But it's during a cross-examination, so I just tell him to shut the fuck up when he's saying something.
See, there's lots of things that go on at the department that I can't explain. Like that cough out of nowhere. Is there a ghost in the courtroom? It's delicious, okay? Sorry, Raito. Or should I say lefto? Like these delicious leftovers I'm eating. Ha ha ha.
It's just, you hear someone load up a shotgun. I just want to talk to her for a second.
Good thing I have a ballistic weave in my orange suit. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation.
Fucking being his right talking to the person. I just want to talk to him. Edgeworth sitting there loading the shotgun. I just want to talk to him.
I just want to talk. I just want to talk.
Come here, little one.
Sharp.
You got a good look in your eyes there, righto, my boy. Sharp, hungry, like me, eating these delicious leftovers.
Excuse me.
Why wasn't I informed?
I need to save money, my suit was just so expensive. They couldn't get the shade right to match my skin tone. It was custom
Right
made.
guys, I'm gonna join another party. So I shall see you a bit
Bye, silent one.
Lose. Don't forget that animation, yeah?
I'm watching at some point.
You need to watch that, it's freaking awesome. If you like fast cars as well.
Well.
You'll like the beginning, put it that way. It's the start. If you don't like anything else, you'll like the start. But I think you'll enjoy the whole thing. There's so many different types of animation in it. So it's pretty far out as well.
I'm going to get 80.
I'll catch you later.
Yep,
See you. Are we actually waiting for me to voice the line, Wolf? I bet. Why weren't you
Don't voice
informed?
the line. Sit
Well,
there forever then.
Why didn't you ask?
So
To voice the
well
line.
The well done him that day. If you don't voice the line, you can't continue.
What's wrong with my face?
Well, I didn't tell you that like 5 hours ago.
Righto. My purple scouter tells me that your legal power level is well below 9,000, and therefore I have no reason to answer your questions.
My scouter says that you're irrelevant. Hey.
My name is Rice Gum, Prince of the Wasteman.
Nah, give me 8 seconds. No, that's fine.
You sound just like me, Leslie. When I first got up a message on you, I was like, "Swear I slept all day again." It was my cousin's name.
That is not the morning, that is the opposite of morning. You like not going to sleep. See? Not going to sleep solves all the problems. Or, here we are. You can just go to sleep now.
Or hear me up, Daniel. Shut the fuck up.
The court will have to penalise you for your misuse of your legal power then.
Well, the court can penalise these nuts.
The court penalises these nuts. Objection sustained.
I love spoilers in thumbnails. Wow!
Why are you on YouTube then?
Yeah.
I'm kind of watching mean videos. I don't recommend it to see like, I'll go from mean video to mean video. It's like, you stop.
Well, why didn't you ask where I'd gone last time?
I hope both your parents get taken out by Claymore Rimbers.
Holy shit!
Claymore Bumber.
What'd they say
Claymore Rimbers.
before they got taken out by the Claymore Roombas? They always did
Oh
bitch
shit,
me
a
for playing with
Claymore.
the Roombas.
What's their final words? Oh shit.
Wait, no,
Oh, shit,
no!
alright.
I just thought of a video that only we can make! Oh! We have to do it! So,
Oh
You
my
have-
god, Dylan,
you have
there's
a
a video
fucking-
for you. Beat Yu-Gi-Oh! Pack opening.
no, you have an argument going
What the
on,
fuck?
and then one person is like, well, fine! Fuck you anyway, and they walk off and they go into a room, but it's from like an angle where you can't see the inside of the room. It's like a side angle of just them going to the room. And then, then a Claymore Roomba like goes up to the entry to the door, and then does the 90-degree turn to face towards the door and drives in. Just as you hear, oh shit, and the to be continued come up, and the screen will go into the colours. The roundabout plane. It's so good.
The problem with that proposition though is I don't think any of us own a Roomba.
Oh,
Or
come on.
Claymore.
I think a Claymore would be a bit harder to acquire.
You can make a Claymore.
You say that. I once saw a man selling claymores outside the
Can I
central.
move the disc?
Of course you saw a man selling claymores outside said ship. This is when you find out it's a double crime.
Oh,
Not
shit.
only are they selling claymores, they're also a scam and don't work.
Oh. Gone. Oh.
The song. Plugged my charger in, and it says it's charging. And I went from 10% to 4%. And I click it back out, I put it back in, and it's gone straight up to 6.
A defective.
Fucking nigger. Deflecting.
Daniel! How could you dare use that language?
I'm getting you demonetized.
I'm streaming!
I'm getting you
And I'm
demonetized.
streaming to
his one-
YouTube. I will get
his
swatted
one
by the
viewer.
executives.
Demonetized.
Starting up a
Besides, Daniel, you don't have the N-word pass.
I am literally back. Unlike you.
Boy! No, Joe Dane is literally black.
Joe Gang is not black. Joe Gang is some sort of fucking other
You
being.
see? This is what I mean. Hold your language.
Joe Gang's not black, he's black.
And there you go, there you have it. Daniel does not have an N-word pass. That's it.
The court has managed to prove beyond a reasonable doubt.
No dreams, no N-word, no hope! It's time to pay for your crimes! Take that!
One demon cat. Objection! Could the G in your name actually be a C, mistaken for a G, making your name Damon Cant?
Oh, what's this? That's literally what it sounds like you're
Dylan,
meaning up to say.
Why don't you come
I'm
in
in
here
the
and voice
lights, bro.
Phoenix right for me?
Why don't you voice Phoenix wrong? Then we can go.
I do, I
Don't
literally...
understand.
I've
You're,
been literally
you're the
reading
missing
out
piece of the
Edgeworth's
Triforce
lines
of
in
memes.
Translate.
I love watching videos of Joel on screen.
Don't we?
Come on, Dylan, we need you. You're the only person with that generic main character vibe.
No, but it's for all memes aside, you are the missing piece of the Triforce of memes.
All memes aside, you are the light novel main character. Now come voice this guy.
And if I say no, you can't do no.
Boy, I will
Just
fucking isekai you all the way to Sunday, which is today.
Go on then. I fucking dare you. Get your license and Isekai me right now.
Boy,
What? Are you gonna knife Sakai me? Are you gonna do what happened in Slime? You just gonna stand there and
Knife
say,
Sakai.
"Run me over." I will fucking hook Sakai you. I'll send the entire SWAT team of black people to come penetrate you anyway.
Why all black people? To increase the amount of black
but
on black
Daniel is
crime.
the far more penetrable man. He has that ass. I'm just a bonus.
Why are you looking at
white
his anus for? What the hell?
Yeah, pretty homo.
Did you say no homo when you were looking at it?
That, and I mean, if we're talking like a forceful situation, Daniel has like those glasses you can knock to the ground and stuff. Not that I planned this or anything, it's just.
I love watching videos of God
See, at least when we're talking about this kind of dark subject, it's in relation to another man. So I don't think YouTube are gonna swap me just yet.
I'll swat you
Yeah.
anyway.
Unless Daniel was to say he was actually like transgender or something.
Hey YouTube, if you're
I'm
listening,
actually
you're fucking scum.
asexual.
Oh no! That'll do it!
YouTube, if you're listening, you're fucking scum because I should be allowed to play the fucking music outside the app without having to buy your premium membership.
Used to be a glitch.
It's always been something that people have asked for, and as soon as we get it, we
No,
realise we
no,
have to
let's
pay
give
for
him
it.
some credit. That's some true visionary work. When you find a glitch that is beneficial and you're like, wait a minute, why don't we make this a feature?
It was a glitch years ago. Like years ago.
Why can
Like
I
back when the YouTube icon was that old TV.
Also, YouTube fix. I've got some other complaints here. It opens up Notebook. Sort out your shuffle feature. It's actually garbage. It doesn't shuffle properly.
Well, you can't shuffle properly.
Hey, YouTube,
Also,
wanna
why
play
is the shuffle
52
feature not
pickup?
on the PlayStation app? Why can I not shuffle on the PlayStation? It's not fair.
Because you're a fucking console peasant.
No, hear me out. Why can't I do it? The console can handle things that my phone can't, and yet my phone can handle shuffling the YouTube playlist. It's just they don't add it. Come on.
Prove that the console can do things that your phone can't. Go on.
Run Uncharted 4.
Boy! Or what if I told you Uncharted 4 mobile? What if I told you that mobile has a better frame rate on Dead by Daylight than console does?
I blame that on
things like
behaviour, to
surprise
be
events.
honest. Behaviour not optimising correctly.
On the same day that detective was killed in the Fast 2 parking lot.
We've got someone to voice Phoenix. Just go.
Sorry, Daniel's done it now. Now you.
Another detective was killed at the police department.
Where are you watching the stream on, Daniel? You watch it on your phone?
On PlayStation.
Oh yeah, well, I've got more delay than you. That's not fair.
What?
I just loaded it
Shit.
up, close it and reopen it.
I
Yeah,
just
Reggie,
did.
why didn't you reload it then?
I just
Oh,
did
here's
it.
where you were, Venki.
No, not exactly where I was. Like,
This is exactly where you were. Like, you went to
That's what-
recess, and then you went to Holly's for a week, and then you came back and you'd done it. So waited
I did it like in one night or something.
after I told you to show the leg at everyone. You were crazy like that.
That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Arju? Surprising, isn't it, Daniel? That I would play a game
And
without
then
you
last
watching me.
words. And the perpetrator, do you have a suspect?
Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. It's also funny how, thanks to delay, you've constantly got the effect of Damon Gant pausing before he says anything.
He's arrested. That was quick.
But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Raito.
Fucking clone right on you go. I suppose I can help. If you help me by giving me data on your case.
Ooh, good one! This kid's sharp. One could even say he's the sharpest tool in the shed. I love that song. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. Beep, beep, beep.
Bing, bing, bing. It's Gavin. It's Gavin with a sweet blade. Asking where the victim was
One thing,
killed.
one thing only.
Nicht down.
Well, when the victim died is something that I don't need to know, because they've already told me when the victim died. 5:15.
Hey Jamie, do you want to hear a good meme? He can tell you all three of these things if you press him on the same statement again. No, not save scum. No, you can literally press him again and he'll be like, okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. I haven't taken my dementia medication in a while.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say how the victim was killed was the convenient knife we have. But where the victim was found, I would assume the police station? Fuck it.
Ah, fuck.
Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found. But I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department.
Yeah, I get home. I can't say I've heard of it. I guess I should ask once I have a bit more facts. Hold on.
There's something strange about this in the place where the body was found.
It's time to ragdoll my niche.
The time of the crime? 5:15! Scary coincidence, eh? There happen to be 515 hairs on my head. I keep plucking
I
them,
think
so
there
it's
was
down to
515
514 now.
I'll tell you one thing and one thing only.
We've already found out when the victim died.
Well, you kind of guess that from the fact that the crime was committed at 5:15. It would either be at 5:15 or shortly after. It was what we in the force call a stabbing with a knife, not a stabbing with a pen or stabbing with a pair of scissors.
That's exactly the same as Detective Goodman.
That's the spirit. We're cooking now. Meth. Oh wait. That's not the only thing that was exactly the same.
What do you mean?
There were more similarities between the two cases than the cause of death.
Hold it!
But not too hard, I end up coming too soon.
5:15? But that's what get killed when was killed in the prosecutor's office.
NANI?! A murder at the prosecutor's place? What are the chances?
I guess I'll have to voice Ema as well.
Click again.
Wow, what's the unique voice
the same
for
as
Ema?
mine.
Because she's such a unique character and doesn't resemble
My
anyone.
name's Elizabeth.
Now, how about you voice it like the anti-720p guy? She's such a fucking nerd.
Keep Grant, please tell us more about this incident.
Exactly what is Benji's delay?
I don't know. Right, a few seconds.
It's not official.
It hasn't come up yet.
Have a go at voicing him, go on. I don't mind. It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it.
When do I say hold it?
How can you say there's no connection?
You said hold it about the same time I finished that sentence.
Okay, so it's only like maybe 8 seconds at worst. They're still...
Yeah. 8 seconds at worst, 3 seconds at best.
How?
That's terrible.
Because I'm the chief of police.
That's bullshit.
Well, I'm the chief of police.
I have more legal power in my fucking pubic hair than you do in your entire body.
Hold on, let me just dunk this beast kid.
I'm
I
the
am the
chief
Jesus
of
of
police.
the I am the Jesus of the department. My tie says so. I glow
He's a
with
fucking slayer.
the incandescent qualities of the sun itself.
Okay, man.
Try to understand.
Well, if you can prove there is a connection, more power to you. Legal power, that is.
Okay, man. She's gone. Slayer from guilty there.
Maybe there's something that ties the two murders together.
Whatever it is, I better get the bottom of this.
Two detectives were killed at 5:15.
One in the prosecutor's office.
Why, that's just about when I took a shit that day.
Take my shit, kill one. And one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence. And a knife! I better check his knife out.
This knife is special, but I can't say how here.
You just put it out in the middle of the crime proceeding. And it's like, you got kept the knife.
No, I already know about
Maybe it's about a 5-second delay. Because there was quite a few seconds between me yawning and me hearing myself roar.
No, I don't want help with puzzles. I got this shit.
I mean, you're matching X to go through the text, and not really good reason.
Huh? What?
It's like just matching X through the text.
Because I've read that one before.
Don't patronize him.
The fuck? You feel... What, you think I skip through story in a visual novel? What are you? What are you? Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? Objection! Wait a second!
Wait a second.
Ah, at last! An honest-to-goodness objection!
Wow, what a dickhead.
It's
You
not...
turned me on, you see.
This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman.
I think this is talking about how do you take a shit again.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm not gonna make Benji go through.
And honest to goodness, what do you mean from Archie? This is great. I'm not sure what turns you on more.
SL92.
It stands for Salad Leftovers 92.
Fucking hell, George. George is like, What's your name on fucking AFK Arena? So I tell him my name. George is fucking level 100, a little sweaty boy.
He's AFK a lot.
That's what you get for telling people.
Shut the fuck up.
Where's my phone?
I hope you
Behind
get
me.
beaten. I hope you actually get beaten by your parents, like daily, for the rest of your life.
I'd still have more physical interaction with them than you would, though.
Oh!
Just because you're not incorrect doesn't mean you're right. I'm getting taken this shit. What about it?
SL9.
Aha! Sorry, fucking judge.
Oh no. Kidding.
What? You getting added by more
Character
furries?
in AFK Arena, King
Oh,
Forden.
well.
No, not again. Please not again.
I guess the scat's out of the bag now.
This scat's out of the bag. The bag's out of the scat. Oh, get the bag.
This knife is evidence of the case. Ah!
Just get stabbed by the knife that was used as evidence.
With
Stab him. You mean this knife?
yeah. Why? Hold on a sec. What's
What's wrong is I can't voice this character because of the delay is too much. I'm slowing down the playthrough. I'm slowing down the let's play by 5 seconds every time.
How about you just...
So you're experiencing what it's like to be Benji slow.
Slow mentally or just slow, like...
Both.
mentally with retarded.
Isn't that a synonym for slow?
I like cinnamon.
I see Daniel can relate to what I'm talking about.
Oh my god, my laugh is horrible. Wait, over the fuck like yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, Yakima, calm down.
Are you on the stream as well, Dennis?
Fucking one shot.
Oh, no, of course not.
Why can't it say 5 million? Why does it have to say 5,649,000? Just say 5 million.
Five come Dudley.
What?
Five come Dudley walk up to you and then they start doesn't come, what do you do?
I mean, like,
Hang on.
what? I've discovered an alien species known as the cum guzzlers. In their language, it means bringers of peace. I should
Bring us a pin.
I should film this on my iPhone and upload it to Roadstar. People will believe me if I do that.
I need more clout.
With this discovery, I can elevate my clout levels.
Disney Express, I'm gonna kick all your
unbelievable
clout.
levels.
Okay.
The legendary Heatcaster. Could he be trying to steal my clout?
The legendary heat card. Ow, 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 ow! why switching from two-handed to one-handed was so weird. Can't one-shot things anymore.
Got one pump in.
No, you don't understand. It's actually a huge problem. Like the massive damage loss that happens is just ridiculous.
I like it.
Of course you do, you fucking homo. Oh, shut up.
Why are you hacking me?
Because you're of the sexuality of gender loving. I don't like that.
Wow. Homophone.
Homophone.
Honorific.
You fucking honorific.
Fucking honorific name. I hope to die. I'm trying to get the phone. Shut up, man.
Sorry about that. Issue with work. You remember when I said about that sister, the agency sister that keeps fucking over the carers? Today she said something that really rubbed someone the wrong fucking way. One of our residents at the moment is on she has an oxygen machine in the lounge. She's not like super downhill. You can still talk to her and she still laughs and shit. She's not too bad, but she does need the oxygen support. And someone was showing concern to the sister who was this agency person again. Who I've actually found out her name today. She sounds like a witch from the Salem trials. Jesus Christ. Her name is fucking Supporter, and I'm like, Supporter sounds like a monster from Egyptian lore. What is this? Supporter sounds like a monster that Perseus would one-bang. I'm sorry, but she's just silly. Anyway. So Emma was showing concern for Joan French, because Joan French, she was like, I'm a bit concerned, we should like contact the hospital for the possibility of assistance and shit. And Sapporo's response was basically very disinterested, and what Emma has quoted her to have said, and I said to Emma, raise this concern to matron, because I think this will rile her up to fucking... She quoted Sapporo saying, well, she's here to die or something. Basically, basically we shouldn't be too concerned because this place is her is her tomb, basically. And I'm like,
wait, what?
No. That last part was what I added on it, right? That last part, that part wasn't true. But the point is that she said something to the effect of, oh, there's no point in putting that much effort in because this is like the final step. Kind of thing.
This is a resting face. The entity is about to do something.
I'm paraphrasing.
We're in the end game now.
I am paraphrasing. I am paraphrasing because it was it was to the effect of we don't need to. There's no need in showing that much concern because she's going to die anyway, kind of thing. Something to that effect, and it pissed Emma off and made her upset for the rest of the day. And I was like, yeah, tell that one to matron, because that's like your job here is to keep people alive. What the fuck do you think you are? The ferryman of the River Styx? No. You're here to care for people. Emma, like the little speech that Emma gave me, she was like, you can't just say stuff like that about someone's mother, someone's sister. Like that's just you can't. My little 2 cents on this is I mean, even if you know that someone is here to die, even if you know someone came here and it's gonna be like their final year or something, you can't just treat them like business as usual. That shit's disrespectful. You treat them like they're going to like you're gonna see them again next year. That's the fucking point. But yeah, that. She's short, fat, and has a fucking Coca-Cola skin tone. She really scares me. And I don't mean that she's black. I mean, like, you know the peculiar kind of glimmer to a glass of Coca-Cola. She's got that. Weird.
I mean, she uses a lot of moisturizer.
Yeah, that's probably.
Got a lot of wrinkles, thunderbar.
That and her wig is too obvious.
She uses a lot of moisturizer because, like, her skin has dried up.
I don't know if you two are still here, but I'm going to continue now. Sorry for the delay.
That's right, it was a funny story. We'll be an edgy one.
I'm just sorry, how do you get to that point when you can just say that about another person?
That's a I'm never allowed another job again character.
Yeah. I mean, how can you bear that kind of character in this line of work? The moment you start sounding like fucking like Mr. Bloodworth from fucking Final Destination.
You know when you start to sound like a quote from a killer put, that's when you did the wrong job.
See, if you don't remember, Mr. Bloodworth from Final Destination is the coroner who keeps collecting he collects all their bodies at like the scenes and the shit. Like he has lots of really.
Oh, that black guy.
Yeah, he's the. I can't remember the name of the actor, but the actor who plays him is fantastic. Yeah, the black coroner dude from Final Destination with all the really cool lines. He's straight up aware of the movie's
yeah,
plot.
just getting way old.
Nice!
Good show, little Worthy. It was a murder weapon as it happens. Could you tell by the blood on the end of the tip?
Tip of the end.
It was evidence from a case long since solved.
So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. And it was found in the exhaust pipe of the car.
One lawyer. 2 witnesses.
1 witness.
3 testimonies.
Oh, I tested. Oh.
1 defendant. 1 judge.
Oh, he's going Hampton.
He's not got a hamster for no reason.
What the fuck?
That hamster's probably, like, if you were to count the distance he's run on that hamster ball, it's more than I've moved in this entire week.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He's trying to generate enough energy to teleport to China.
Trying to spin to win.
Yeah, he needs to run that hamster with powder health.
No wonder why he's never fucking stopping.
I wonder why he goes
You
so
don't give him a
quick.
fucking chance.
It'd be pretty cool if you could make a device that connects to the hamster wheel from the outside of the cage. That just powers a light bulb or something.
Powers a light bulb.
Yeah. You can use it to charge your PS4 controllers. It's doable. You probably charge really slowly, honestly.
Wait, shouldn't I also be able to object with this here? It does reveal a contradiction though. He's contradicting something in the same testimony. It's not officially linked to this case.
Because of the facts, the murder at the police department happened in the evidence room. The knife found at the crime scene where Goodman was murdered was taken from the evidence room on the same day.
Oh yeah.
And if it was indeed wrapped in the defendant's muffler, then link established.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
When we were looking for contradictions, not necessarily just a link.
All I hear through the game is fucking. All I hear through the fucking broadcast is Dylan just going, Doria! Got forward smashing.
Why don't you start forward smash and actually play the game?
Why don't you suck my nuts? Suck me nuts.
I want to build you.
Oh god.
Garbage can. Girl, make you angry.
So stabbing. Evidence room stabbing. That's a good one.
I've been in this exact conversation before.
I really can't find it.
Have you tried the knife?
Shut A knife! Last time I take that one. So this is why I don't like taking hints! They don't work!
Oh, I'm sorry.
The game detects hints. This is blurred.
Shut up. Silence.
Not officially linked. Well, the links I can think of so fast is that both victims were stabbed at the same time. I don't want to risk my legal power by presenting them. Scary. The 5:15 thing I was thinking presenting parking stop might work and be like, you parked 3 minutes before that. But I don't think that's gonna remove anything really.
I'm surprised it wasn't the knife. I was convinced.
Let's try this. What are these? What's it say? Oh, it's just I'm thinking. Link to this case. It's gonna have to be the autopsy. No? Shit, replicate power. It's so hard. Oh shit, I can show one again. No, I squeezed it too late. Stop. Is it official thing?
No. I saw someone get cheesed off the map. Oh, dude, that was fucking great. Basically, we found this area. We found this drop down road. Because I hope something a certain area. And there's a chest. You know how sometimes the chest is guarded by this massive mobs, innit?
Yeah.
It was guarded by a massive mob. And because it's like on this very small,
Hey, can
like,
I quickly make a prediction?
the guy tried to climb the ladder to get above him, but the mob used like this heavy slab, clipped through the wall and hit him off the ladder and sent him off the map. I just see his body just fly off in the distance as I'm trying to get close. Oh, okay.
Can I make a prediction?
No, you
Do you
can't.
want to?
The handprint on Blue Badger's face is going to be a clue later on.
Who
I don't know
knows?
why. I'm going to assume that right fucking now.
I mean,
Blue
you
colour.
He's right, you know.
Blue's cool.
Objection!
The only other thing I can think of is, well, Edgeworth got a trophy from the police department on the day of the murder. That's like my last clue. And I've already tried the note, which was a pretty good idea. The knife, which was... Yeah.
No!
It should be the correct answer.
And the autopsy report to say that they were both stabbed at the exact same time. But neither of those three are the correct, so that rules out 3 good ones. The rest we got don't really make a lot of sense, like the photo taken, the victim's shoe.
Victim's cock.
I guess I can't rule out victim's shoe, because victim's shoe could be more about the blood on the bottom. Well, there'd be blood on the bottom of the shoe, but I think that might come later.
Why would there be blood at the bottom of the bag?
Parking stop seems like a ridiculous one. Edgeworth's knife is out of the question. Goodman's ID is the best one. Blurry fucking ID. Turns bad, we'll just keep it quiet. So, I'm thinking it has to be between the King of Prosecutors trophy and the parking stop or the shoe. But I don't think the shoe is going to come into play just yet. I can check inside the shoe and try and Alright.
A dark
No,
odor.
it didn't work. Oh no. I only have one
That
more
shoe
legal
stank
one.
as hell.
Fuck. Right, parking stop. Oh shit. I fucking died. Well, see, that one segment deleted my entire bar.
Is that even an answer to that question?
We can't press everything, so there has to be.
I did press everything.
No, I mean, you can't press everything and that's it. Sometimes that is it. Press something and you're like, progress has been made, let's try again.
Alright, now we've played the whole circle. At least while I'm holding circle we can talk about something, right?
I read visual novel.
Daniel, are you high? Please tell me you're fucking... Like, about the part where I'm skipping something that I read, like 20 minutes ago.
I was here for a minute ago, but you got nowhere in that distance. He was mad.
Shame you can't skip his silence.
I hate this fucking theme.
It's better than fucking do 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 do.
I don't know why, but I think it was...
That's better than all of them. Imagine if some random new witness showed up and they started playing John Cena's theme. Name and occupation, please, says
How
each
would you
one.
notice the witness showing up?
And his name is John Cena!
That fucking... the Kuroko abridged thing. It's like, whoa, these passes, we can't see them. And this Kuroko back and he's going...
Wait, When you see it, wave and cheer. Wait, how is it? How do I lose power for that? Oh, do I actually have to examine the knife first? Are you gonna hug it out like this? Bitch! How could you do this? Well, at least the game's clever like that. You can't just guess. What? I lost it again! What? That is it!
Did you try pressing it first? That's why you should save. Save scum, that is.
Come save it.
Oh yeah, it's this one. Okay, I just pressed. I kept doing it on the wrong one.
We're back in sickness.
thinking up another idea, but I'm not sure where I'd present it. I thought I could also present the idea that he didn't die at that Goodman didn't die at 5:15. He died like long before.
You can't prove that.
That's just where. What one would I present it to? So that's all I can come up with. Fucking that little thing in there. Now this one's crazy, but see, I've got a few ideas, but none of them are solid enough to pose the contradictions. Anyone there? I wonder what Benji went to do. No, I think he initially went to take a shit, but then he was like, damn, and stayed to play with the shit. Who's the host of the party? Let me have a look. Oh no, it's not me. Ah.
I fucking.
How did I not see this before? I'll wait until he comes back to redo that one. Did I just make a new team? Holy shit! Man, this is the best form of dementia. I don't remember making this team. And my cup is filled again. This is some good shit.
Could you not literally go out there? Like, when you left, you said, I'm going to go make a key.
Yeah, I don't remember actually making it. Daniel, do you have any free days next week?
I'm off the weekend.
Nice one. Can you remember to get my thing back from your landlord?
You have her number, literally.
I literally don't have her number.
She's in the Smash group chat. You're in the Smash group chat. You have her number.
Yeah,
No buts there. There's literally no buts there.
good at you, the person who actually knows her. Do this thing.
Then the person who actually wants to think that.
I was gonna add something to that and say my rare, but that seems kind of beyond the point. Well, it's not actually. That Raging Blast 2 copy is, in fact, very fucking rare. It's a very special version of that fucking game. That game got butchered. Like, dismantled.
Private message.
Oh look, stuff doesn't even deliver to me. Well, there you go. Now I know. In any case, that copy of the game is rare. Like that. If you buy a copy of Raging Blast 2, see, this isn't going to make it sound that rare, but this is just like my illustration of it. You have a 50-50 chance of getting the good version of the game or the bad version of the game, and this is where you're gonna be able to contest this, because you might not feel as strongly about this as me. There's the two copies of the game are the version with the soundtrack intact and the version with the soundtrack destroyed.
Your version, you mean the version with the soundtrack intact and the version with the stolen soundtrack?
Yeah. Wait, what? What'd you say?
When you were playing all the soundtrack in the copyright,
yeah.
So a stolen soundtrack.
But the soundtrack isn't stolen. All of the songs on that soundtrack aren't taken from another thing. Some of the tunes might be taken from another thing, but they're still performed and recorded for that game.
Yeah.
I get that. See, this is the thing. I can't catch your angle here. Are you just playing devil's advocate, or do you genuinely believe that the game's soundtrack shouldn't exist? Because actually, wait, no. It's not even the songs in that game that got them removed. The composer of the music in that game did something in a previous game that got him sued. So they posthumously removed things that may have been original because of something he did in the past.
That's Japan. That's just how Japan do things.
Huh?
That's not you hating. That's Japan. Right?
That's what I mean. That's why I'm saying the soundtrack to that game deserves to fucking exist, because it's a good soundtrack. That soundtrack is half of my memories of that game. And do you not see even better? One of the songs that was used in the case to sue him doesn't even sound like the song that they're claiming he stole from. Some of the beats do sound similar, but fuck off. If you want to know what's in question here, it's challenges from Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2 and Hunting High and Low by, I can't even remember your fucking name. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the lawsuit was about other things that sounded similar to other songs, and I think the composer might have even admitted, yeah, I draw heavy inspiration from shit because it sounds cool. It's like, yeah, just copyright law. If you can't place enough faith in your performance of a song and your vocals, then damn, some touchy motherfuckers.
I mean, they spent the time and the effort making and buying things.
Yeah, but you're not buying the game to listen to the background music. The background music, it's called BGM, background music.
Do you have any idea how much time they spend on background music compared to like other things? It's a lot more than you would think.
Yeah, but this is from a time before they sold the soundtrack of the game separately. There was no...
like Persona days, what do you mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like, there was no buy the soundtrack separately option with these games. They weren't trying to sell the soundtrack, they were selling the game, and they were using the background music to accentuate the action in the game. Anyway, that's besides the point. I think it's overblown bullshit. And what they did to Raging Blast 2 is a fucking crime. I swear, what? Oh my god, it actually angers me. Oh my god. So, you have Raging Blast 2 soundtrack, which is fucking amazing. I love that game soundtrack. And when they sued this dude, all future issues of this game included a soundtrack that was basically ripped from Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. And yeah, some of the tracks in Budokai Tenkaichi are alright. Yeah, I like some of that shit too. But a lot of them are just nowhere near as good as Raging Blast 2 soundtrack. Like, Jesus Christ, you would need like a ladder of over 20 men to even come close to reaching Raging Blast 2 soundtrack. You would need instant transmission to reach that shit. It is so damn good compared to Budokai Tenkaichi 3's. And some of the stage music was replaced with like actual shop music from Budokai Tenkaichi. Like, you know, music that plays when you're talking to like the capsule vendors or something. That was used as a placeholder for stage music that used to exist. And the songs that they replaced, it is criminal. It's actually fucking criminal. A lot of the hype of that game was massacred out of it by a rusty fucking blade. It actually horrifies me. It's horrible shit. And if you want me to research this shit in depth so I can give you a case, I fucking will. See, I'm not the messiah of this topic. I don't know everything that went on during that lawsuit. The only example I can give you is the Hunting High and Low example with the Challenger song. And I don't even know the full extent of that. All I know is, I've heard the song Hunting High and Low, and I've heard Challengers. And I'm like, yeah, kinda, some of the guitar riffs, maybe, but... dude. Nah, it's not close enough to warrant a lawsuit. To warrant a lawsuit that actually works, nonetheless. It is. Again, that is only with that in the forefront of my mind. Maybe I should research this case more. But what do you think, Daniel, about removing the soundtrack from a game that already exists? What? Okay.
So I get like the most basic gist of it is guy does Raging Blast 2 soundtrack.
Yeah, but that switch is infuriating. And this is all a catalyst to my claim that my version of the game is rare and better. Music is subjective, but when I say that they replaced the badass stage music of the snow level, alright, I can't remember the name of the song that they used from Budokai Tenkaichi, but there's a snow level in Raging Blast 2. I can't remember the name of the level, but it's a snow level. I remember the name of the fucking song because it's a very hype song. It's Android 13's theme song from that game, and it's called Nose to Tail. I can play it in my head right fucking now. Like, it's that shit. That was some hype stuff. As like a 15-year-old or 14-year-old who had just finished marathoning the entire fucking show and all the movies, playing this game with like that song behind Android 13 was fucking awesome. There's shit. It's really hurting because I can't remember the names of most of the things from the Budokai Tenkaichi soundtrack. So it's in the face of Raging Blast 2's, it all seems so forgettable to me. I know there are a couple of really good ones though. That's why it's hurting. But believe me when I say that they basically used shop music, like menu music. Not even character select. Like fucking options menu music over that song for that stage. They used some really calming sounding shit over what was really fucking... I mean, dude, just pull up Nose to Tail on YouTube. And imagine that getting replaced with something that sounds really peaceful and calming. And imagine how that fucks with, well, the flow. What it's supposed to be. But yeah, it's... I mean, what's done is done. They had to do that to cover themselves. I mean, when, this is gonna sound very... It's gonna sound very forced, but when you said that they fired him and that's why they had to remove the soundtrack, I actually remember reading about that fucking years ago, but I completely forgot. Doesn't change the fact that my version of the game has the original soundtrack. I would actually, I would. I mean, it might be different for someone whose first impression of the game is the copy soundtrack, but for someone who's witnessed the game in its full glory, I don't know, man. I would have to play the game in mute with music playing through my stereo. Because it's the same game, they just ruined the soundtrack. Raging Blast 2 was the kind of game where I didn't have to play music over it, because they had a great selection of fucking high-pass guitar bash music. I mean, it's not... Personally, I don't think the music sounds very Dragon Ball Z, because I watched Dragon Ball Z with its original soundtrack, so the soundtrack is very old-fashioned. Like the ding 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 ding, like with the fucking trumpets and shit. Like when I think of Dragon Ball Z, I think of the yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The fucking oh man, nostalgia. One day I'll have to go back through Dragon Ball Z. I did like Dragon Ball Z, man. It was some good shit. I wonder if I'll be able to find the one that I watched again though, because I had a weird one. I had a dubbed Dragon Ball Z with the Japanese soundtrack. And Dragon Ball Z is one of those ones where it it kind of gets me because I actually really like the well, I say really like, but that's a really like is a strong word. I appreciate the American soundtrack for Dragon Ball Z. There's quite a few in there that are they're really damn good. Specifically made for Dragon Ball Z for each scene. Some of them sound fucking awesome. I'm pretty sure the American soundtrack has quite a lot more things in it than the Japanese soundtrack, because the Japanese soundtrack has its soundtrack pieces that they use frequently. But if you can correct me if I'm wrong here, because I can't remember entirely, but I'm pretty sure the American soundtrack has individual character themes. Like Super Boo has his own music and shit. Whereas the Japanese soundtrack would reuse the tension music from throughout the series. And if I was to like recommend one to watch through for the first time, I'd obviously say the original soundtrack, because whenever I think of certain scenes in Dragon Ball Z, that music is always accompanying it. Because, yeah. But yeah, Raging Blast 2's original soundtrack is superior to the replacement soundtrack. The replacement soundtrack works well in its own fucking game because they assign the music to the correct fucking stages. And it belongs to that game. Like, Budokai Tenkaichi 3 is good. There's nothing wrong with its soundtrack in its own game. But when you try to replace it, it's just nah. Nah, I miss Gallant. I miss Gallant too much. I miss Force of Justice too much. I miss Dawn of the Extreme Battle. I mean, I can see, that's the thing. I'm sitting here. Can I remember all of the names of all of the tracks from Raging Blast 2? I can remember most of them. And yeah, I just named a few. Catharsis was fucking great. Catharsis is Bojack's theme. That song was fucking awesome. Force of Justice was Janemba's. You just missed a really long conversation about songs getting removed from a game that I want back. I'll tell you the story another time. But that Daniel helpfully reminded me about something that I knew about a long time ago but fucking forgot. Reason why the songs were removed from the game, which is a fair reason. It's a fair reason to cover their asses and not get the shit sued out of them by a disgruntled employee. But it still hurts. Daniel says music is subjective, but have you heard the game soundtrack? I mean, damn, it's fine ass soundtrack. Alright, let's continue.
That would be 12 minutes.
Alright, Benji, here's what I missed. You're gonna love this. You still there?
Yeah.
You prepared?
Yes, sir.
There you go. I'm back in.
Another detective was killed at the police department?
We're like you've been back and forth for like the last 20 years. Fucking ugly.
Oji Wachi, back off with you.
Fuck up.
Yeah, I already chose this one before, but I didn't read the thing fully because we were talking. Where the victim was found. You were right, Benji, it is the knife, but you have to press him on that first.
Fair enough.
Wait, no, it's not. Oh.
No, fuck! I'm triggered.
Yeah, I am too. The fuck? That's literally what Phoenix Wright was just saying about how that's it. And instead, I'm gonna fail this a lot more. I thought that thing just gave it to me.
Save's coming.
It's the only way, I'm afraid, Chief. Save stuff.
What the fuck, though? That can we just go back to that again? I do know someone was killed in the police department. Skip. Blah 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 blah. Tell you one thing, victim found. Evidence department. Oh, I've heard of that. Evidence department with a picture of the knife. There's the knife. Oh, there's the connection between the two cases. You seem happy. Happy? We just got the ticket to go to town. Now we finally got the link. I'm sorry, there's no link. Present knife. You tried. The fuck? I'm so confused. Yeah, I can try the shoe. Nope. I'm just gonna load.
I mean, you're gonna go all the way back here and just place. Kyle.
That's what I mean, I just reloaded.
Vice, go just go.
Well, who dies if I do bites the duster?
Everyone.
Goodman. Clearly. He gets re-guys. Again. Boggy gets blows up.
It's the version of
But I don't have my
way.
own Hayato. Maya's off training.
Emma.
You can't have two
The judge.
Hayatos.
Doug. Yes.
It's not officially legal.
What you do is put down both cases and draw a pen line going between them. And so they're now officially linked. Or like staple them together. No,
So it's not the knife or the memo, which are like literally the two most likely things. It's not the shoe.
It's like the other knife.
Why would I try the other knife? That was found in Edgeworth. Yeah. I mean, I can try, but that just deletes my points. If you want me to.
Well, we have bites of us, it's fine.
I don't want to do that too many times.
If you're not doing it, then you're going all the way back and doing it again later anyway.
Yeah, true.
Oh
Like,
wait,
either
no, you
doing
just
it
have
now,
to
or you're
press.
going to...
Oh, I scared the cat.
No surprise.
I scared the cat with my fucking Pennywise laughter.
That's not...
It literally is Pennywise's laughter.
Not very wise.
Have you seen the miniseries with Tim Curry? There's a part where he's sitting on the banister in a library. He tells like a really unfunny joke, and then just starts going "Raha! Raha! Raha!" while looking up at the ceiling.
Tactical nuke incoming. Raha.
Yeah,
Raha.
dude, I'd replace every siren in the world with Tim Curry laughing. I'd also replace every sexy calendar with Tim Curry.
Very sexy calendar.
What
mother.
about confusion? Confusion.
Have you
God.
seen Rocky Horror Picture Show? My guy Tim Curry kills it. I mean, if Tim Curry can't get you to fuck a man, nothing will.
I can smell you.
Antissa. Patient.
It didn't.
What fun?
Pick a number from 1 to 5, please.
The nurse.
The nurse.
The connection between these two cases has already been proven. Oh, I love these little moments where Edgeworth is just double teaming the witness with you because the witness is chatting too much shit.
I guess I'll take the other.
It's like fucking Killer Bee in the right card game. It's double hilarious, isn't it?
Except Killer Bee and the
Sorry,
Raikage aren't like they're not rivals.
They're not rivals.
Well, the difference between Killer Bee and the Raikage is, well, how deep can the Raikage go? Not as deep as Killer Bee.
I mean, he's black, so pretty fucking deep.
Really?
We're going deep and we're going hard.
I'm talking about the water.
I'm talking about going so deep he breaks
My
the
guy's
water.
gonna need a diving suit to go meet Killer Bee.
Of all the things you had to face through, there had to be that part right there.
Phoenix will get it. Can you stop slapping your face?
I love his wrist movements. Look at his arms. So unnatural.
This is on disabled parking. Look at me, I am disabled.
Look at how majestic his hand is. It's so
I'm
good.
super, come on.
Fucking singing can calm away. You can break your own limbs, so they got to carry a coffin. This scene is disabled only. Look at me, disabled. Why is it just looking at you?
I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department.
Blood clots.
Can we get information on the victim? That's illegal. The FBI opened up.
Wait a second! I mean, if you're gonna tell us a little, why not tell us everything, eh? Ah, well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly.
Like my cup, which I encourage you to eat, since I am the chief of police, and I can do what I
By
want.
my calculation, that hurt.
Wait a second. Oh boy, I can slip him up so fucking bad with the stickiest of slicky shit. Yes! The victim's ID number! 5842189.
Well, oh, what's your social security number, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me all that.
Full task code.
I need all them numbers. Yeah.
5842189. 5842189. Da 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 da. You've done a crime. 5842189.
Ain't that crazy, huh?
I bet my badge on it. The badge ain't worth shit anyway. Take that!
Fucking throw it at him as a projectile.
I would love if that was actually a line from Phoenix Wright.
You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night, and I would know.
Suck my balls.
Why does he have Goku eyes? There's Fire Force Goku eyes going like it.
Oh, you can't! What? What? Oh, they're embarrassed now.
5842189. The chief
This
has
man.
done a major crime. 5842189.
Hatch of the big cock. I'll have to save that. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen bots do in this game.
What? Wait, what's happening?
I just saw something really funny on Modern Warfare.
Oh, are you not in the stream anymore?
No.
Oh.
Just me. Scott Sheffley. I
Nah.
want to be fucking 20 years behind.
I'm using this for my YouTube channel.
What's
I
your
need to
YouTube
boost
channel?
my sales higher by dropping the connect.
Correct.
Oh no, those shots hit.
Slack him on, slack him.
Okay, now that match is over. I'm gonna have to go and trim that clip and upload it now. It's just so fucking.
Wait a minute. So the person that was killed in our case, the same person was killed at the same time twice? And in a completely different location.
I reject those. How old are you, Jerry?
What I want to know is why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine. But wait, that's about it really.
Worthy.
Your Honor,
You'll
I
need
am
that
very flustered right now.
A little bit horny.
Gah!
Oh my god.
Oh my god, what is up? This Gant is scary. Gant goes from fucking Doppio vibes to Bossu vibes very quickly.
He goes from non-serious Slayer to serious Slayer.
You seem challenged in.
Did she just call him retarded in court? Did she just call him retarded in court?
The case of Officer Meekings needing special assistance has been closed.
I can see, can we take a screenshot of him being called retarded?
No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy.
Oh my god, did he actually?
NANI?!
I'd be mad. I'd get him right there.
Now what was the second law of evidence law? Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list. I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. The connection was just proven by Rido over there. Good job, Rido, my boy.
Not right me.
No! No!
Daddy, ew, faggot.
Daddy! I'll get to the bottom of this if it's the last thing I do. Oh, believe me, it will be. You have my profound apology, sir. Boy, what a fuck.
Sushi, tacos, what?
To be continued.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ding 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 ding. I'll be the roundabout.
Dab, dab, dab,
Or
dab.
for a drop of
I
clouds.
spend the day away.